And let's make a roll here.
I'm glad I got a head start.
Oh shit!
What does that do?
You all die.
Probably.
So, like, you guys are like blown to the ground, and Axel, like, give me a athletics check.
Do I even have athletics?
I do actually, but I can't beat a 7, so it doesn't fucking matter.
I mean, I'm farther away, so I'm not really worried.
Yeah, Cynthia's not in position to even make one, so
I got a -1.
So, like, you are knocked down like mere feet from the gateway back to Earth.
Okay.
And you look
up,
and you see this like giant like mass of shadows in the shape of a dragon, and it just blows up through the building.
Okay, I'm very motivated to get out of here.
And then, but make another athletics check. Like, the dragon just flew by you, squeezed through the world gate into reality, and then flew up into the air.
I got a 1.
So you managed to run out the gateway before it collapses.
So, what, Cassandra was like, oh god. Okay.
I mean, that was Cassandra. That's her true form. But that was Cassandra.
Fuck you all. I wish I could have killed you earlier.
Now you know how I felt with the fucking vampire.
I played with a semi-mortal being. You played with a god.
Semi-mortal. That's a nice way of putting it.
Okay, I'm out. Like,
you're out.
My plan now is to get home somehow. Like, I'm not waiting on
what happens to me? Can I run away? Can I get out of here?
You're in darkness, and let's figure out what Axel does.
Okay.
So like, Axel is like,
I don't have a phone, so I'm walking home. That's my plan. Like, I have no keys.
You want to take a cab?
I don't have a phone.
Like, start a cab? So, like, do you let the ambulances pick you up?
No, an ambulance is definitely not picking me up. That asks too many questions.
Okay. Are you
if I pass a taxi, yeah, I'll try to get a taxi.
Give me a
luck roll.
Contacts check.
I have contact?
You should.
I mean, it's +0. I don't have it at +1.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll it then. That's 0.
0?
That's fine. You get a cab. Make a resources check.
2.
Alright, you can get home.
Yeah. I go home and lock the doors.
You forget to use the word and the glass shatters.
We might have a new place to find for you to live.
I love that image. You rush home in a fucking taxi, exhausted. You fumble for the key to the new lock I bought you. Open it. You had to fumble for the key for a little bit. Open the door, step through, and just a blaring sound of glass shattering because you forgot to say the fucking word.
I loudly start cursing in German. And I when the noise stops, I
Axel,
lock everything
you
up.
Try and get in, but the door opens a couple inches and then it doesn't go anymore, and you see that someone has installed a deadbolt on your door.
Hey, fairies.
Okay, I shout out, what's her name? Not her full name, but good wine. I shout out for good wine.
Alright. And you hear this chanting that's going on in there, and there's weird lights, and they stop, and Goodwin flies over to the door.
What's going on in my house?
It's give me 15 minutes of your time. It's a fair trade for the time I gave you earlier when you had questions.
May I come in at least?
No.
What are you doing in my house?
I don't want to talk about it.
Fine.
Our house?
Alright. 15 minutes.
This time, you may have it. Next time, you may not perform rituals without my permission.
Okay.
In my house.
We'll have to make a deal. And then she flies back.
And I clutter down at the foot of my door.
Alright. So back in the darkness, Cynthia, you feel this ice cold grip grab your throat from the floor and slam you against the remaining bars.
Yeah.
And you hear Susan, like, she's really pissed off. So she's like, give
She
me
should
one
be.
reason why I shouldn't stick you in the cell for the rest of your life.
I'm choking. She's holding me by the throat.
Yep.
So I can't give her a reason, really.
So, like, you, like, see her eyes, like, narrow, and they're, like, kind of glowing. And she's staring
Is she
directly
gonna
into
let
your
me
eyes.
go a little bit so I can talk?
No.
Okay.
Do
Well,
you
then...
look away from her gaze?
Oh gosh, do I want to soul gaze with her?
That might
I'm
be
gonna
important.
do it! Fuck her! She gets to live with me!
Alright.
Wait,
If I die, you are taking a piece of me with you, bitch.
I thought you can't soul gaze vampires.
Oh, you
No,
can
I
Yeah.
soul gaze, do you remember? And again, Dresden soul gaze his brother.
Yep. Thomas.
I mean, yeah. So it's not.
It's a thing.
So I mean, like a white court vampire that's not magical couldn't start a soul gaze, but it can still have one.
Right.
Okay.
So, like,
Yeah, I fucking soul gaze this bitch.
so you see, like, this woman, and she's very beautiful, and she's, like, wearing a dominatrix outfit, and she has, like, the whip and everything. And then, like, kneeling in front of her is this demon wrapped up in chains and leather straps and covered with welts. And, like, the woman, like, stares at you, like, with, like, this intense hatred and this little grin on your face.
Cool. So, by the way, just for all of you wizards out there, Cynthia's, like, spirit form or whatever has definitely changed because of this.
Do you want to tell us what it looks like now?
Yeah, so it's not, it used to be like that almost like withered woman type of thing. No longer. She looks beautiful, like herself in more of like an angelic form, I guess. With, those like tears that you saw, they've essentially like seared her skin. Like they're still there, but they're like, right there is like bright red. And like, it just like it still looks normal. Like that's how she like might have always looked.
Mm-hmm.
And she's in like the a Greek like seer's outfit, like
Kind of like a toga kind of thing. In the whole.
Yeah, like if you ever seen like the Oracle, like that kind of outfit, she's in that.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, that's how she looks currently.
All right.
She may not look at all when she dies, but you know.
So
yeah. I feel like I'm just gonna trigger my stop time amulet.
Okay.
Boop.
You're not gonna choke as fast.
I'm gonna go stop time to get out of her grip and then fast.
So that's your amulet, right? What's the power on that? Okay, we should have written them down. What's your character's power?
My power? Up to your waist, if that's what you mean? Oh, conviction 4.
Conviction, yeah. Okay. So you get a roll to defend against that. Go ahead and roll 40F plus 4 for me.
40F plus 4?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna...
Alright, so you win, and she freezes in time.
So yeah, move her arm off my throat, stop. Okay. It's a bubble around me, so are Janice and Thomas also frozen?
Say no.
Okay, grab them by the wrist, book it out of there, and as soon as, like... as soon as possible, I'm going to trigger the speed-up amulet to get us all out of there.
Alright, we'll do that now, because she's pretty fast. So I'll give you one turn. Go ahead and roll athletics. Thomas?
Cool, I have...
Thomas, what about Thomas?
You need to roll athletics.
Okay.
I got 3.
Unless you're going to stay with your cousin, who's kind of pissed off and scary right now.
3!
Okay. Go ahead and give me your speed up roll, Cynthia.
What do I roll for that? It's an amulet, so, just conviction?
Plus 3.
3. Okay, why 3 this time?
Whatever your conviction is.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 8.
5.
So you don't have to roll this time. Actually, yeah, why don't you both roll again for your athletics? Okay.
0.
Dang.
Shit.
Didn't help very much. Now she gets to roll.
Please don't. Oh, gosh.
She's almost on top of you.
But we
Okay.
get out.
No, you get to roll athletics.
I mean,
Fuck.
like, oh god.
Okay.
Okay.
So now roll alertness to see who goes first.
4.
So like you're running down the hallway
Jesus.
and you realize that the gateway back to Earth closed, like I said.
Wait, how?
Axel,
When? What?
It closed right behind Axel.
Oh, thank God I made it.
Oh,
So
I would
you
have
run
done.
down
I
the
would have done
hallway.
different stuff
You just
if I
probably
knew the
didn't
15
know.
time. No, if I knew the 15 minutes was up.
Yeah, you probably didn't know.
Damn.
So you like get here and you realize there's no way out.
Can I rip another hole in the fucking wall?
Like you don't really have time.
I know she's gonna jump me, but that's what I want to do. Like when she jumps me, completely ignore her and jump out.
Okay, you can try. You'll need to go ahead, Axel. What?
So I envision her like opening the portal, the white grand cord tackling them all out. So it works perfectly. It's like timing.
Yeah.
Open it and she can push you all out.
Pretty much. And
So-
I'll try to close it mid jump so she gets cut in half by the portal.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so roll. It'll be difficulty 4. Oh, hold on.
So what do I roll?
It'll be difficulty 5. So complexity 5 because you're doing cast a spell so fast. No. Complexity 3.
Okay.
What's your lore?
3.
So you need to make the discipline roll is going to be 2 higher because you're trying to do it fast. So
Okay.
the discipline roll will be 5.
3. I'll take whatever fucking stress or physical pain.
2 physical stress and a mental stress for casting a spell.
Okay.
All right, so you open like the gateway back into the real world, and it's not like you're not exactly where you were before.
That's fine. I don't give a shit. Just get me out of there.
So like you get tackled, and you find like you get thrown through these wooden doors of a church, and the doors like just smash open underneath all your weights.
Yeah.
And
But we're in a church now. That's good for us.
it's good for you. It evens things out a little bit. But she didn't start on fire or anything. And she's like
No.
really angry. And like she's
Yeah,
trying to get her
she's-
hand around your foot again.
Thomas, you gonna do anything against her? Like you're gonna?
So I know it's
I feel like
Susan,
Janice
right?
is just scared the shitless right now.
What did you ask, Thomas?
Do I know it's Susan, or does she like, I don't know, vampirify or whatever?
She has like
White
her eyes are like turned silver and her skin is glowing white. But it's still like recognizably Susan.
Do you say anything to Thomas?
Susan is
I'm
Susan-
yelling at her. I'm like being choked by your cousin. I don't think I would have to say anything to you.
Yeah, Susan's just screaming.
Okay. I'm not sure Thomas actually can do, not can do, but will do
You're-
anything unless you say like help or something. Like,
Well,
he's
she's
just-
yelling, "Get the fuck off me! Help!" Like fucking. She's mostly asking Janice, but she's not directing it towards anyone.
Well, Janice
She's
isn't going to
yelling
be
help,
able to
but
help. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So she is yelling like help or something.
I am, yeah. Like, get this bitch off me, pretty much. Like, is the equivalent.
Yeah. Okay. So Thomas tries to. Thomas, I don't know, tries to throw something heavy at
No,
her.
just talk to her. You don't have to even, like, physically hurt her. Just talk. Calm her fuck down.
Well, you can
Oh.
talk with heavy objects. That's fine.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just like, Susan, calm down. Oh God, please don't kill her.
Okay, what skill do you want to use?
I guess that would be rapport, since I'm just trying to calm someone down, or is that empathy or what?
You can use rapport. You can use empathy. I can see both.
Okay.
Are you trying to like rationalize with her, or are you trying to attack her mentally?
Yes. Just yes. To all of it.
Well, it's different.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I'm more. Yeah, I think I'm just trying to get her to calm down, not so much logically. So I guess that's attacking her mentally, right?
You
Or
can be attacking her socially with rapport. Look at empathy. Okay, empathy doesn't do attacks.
I could do something with deceit, maybe like if
like
I
you
wanted
asked me to take you there or something.
Well, you
or
can make
like
a social attack action with deceit.
yeah, just okay. Yeah, I know
are you
exactly
lying
what
to her or being deceitful? You can also like try and feed on her because vampires can feed on other vampires.
Yeah, and I can try and just use my incite emotion as a block, right?
Right.
Because so yeah, I think
But
I just want to do that.
Okay.
You're not blocking, you're attacking.
No, a block is a type of action you can do.
I
All right, so make ahead your block, Thomas. That's like you just roll that like it was an attack. Do you have that up? You don't know what you need to roll.
Incite emotion is either deceit or intimidation.
All right, which one do you want to use?
Deceit.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Is there like any bonuses you get?
No, unless I'm feeding off her as well, but that's on subsequent rolls.
And you're trying to make her feel ashamed?
Yeah, I'm just like, if you kill her, we're the monsters she says we are.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, so you like you succeed at talking to her, but it doesn't have like a mechanical effect.
Invoke an aspect, right?
She's like, yeah, you could evoke an aspect.
Okay. I think, I want to evoke people can actually care.
Sure.
And I'm like trying to appeal to that last vestige of, I don't know, humanity.
Sure. So like you are telling her this, and she says, "You don't understand, Thomas. He just released a terrible evil upon the world." Yes, she. Like, we have been keeping that dragon locked away for thousands of years. And like they're in the middle of a fight, so that's all she can say. She tries and Let's roll alertness. All right, so she goes. Cynthia goes first.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Wow, she rolled bad.
I mean, what can I do here, really? I don't want to hurt her.
Like
Not
she's
really.
You can talk to her.
I could, but what happens if I go full mental stress? Like, also, do I get cleared up from like opening up the earlier portal, or no?
No. You need several minutes of rest to recover your stress, and that clearly hasn't happened.
So I can't cast a spell, really.
How much mental stress do you have left?
4, but it's 1 box.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you could get it off, but you wouldn't be conscious after it.
True, I guess. Man, I'm going unconscious a lot.
Remember,
Maybe that's the sign of something.
If you get taken out, there'll be a consequence on you.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna... Is there a way I could talk her down from this during for this action?
We're in a fight here.
Yeah,
now,
I know.
You can make a concession if you think you won't win.
What's that?
Like, you offer her something she wants, and if she accepts it, then the fight will end.
Okay.
Like, right now, she's threatening to kill you. So, like, what do you want?
Can I roll something to see, like, what she wants, like, out of this, besides killing me? Like, why does she want to kill me, specifically? Like, is there anything I can give her?
Because you just released the dragon, and that makes her unhappy.
I mean, I released Cassandra the dragon, though.
Yeah, but you have to think of this from her perspective. Yeah, I know. Because she's the gatekeeper. You know, she's the guardian of the prison.
You think it's a nightmare.
So is there a role I could do to see, like, what I could give her to make this stop? Like, I want to concede. Okay. Like, that's the thing I want.
Go ahead, and what do you have for social skills?
Let's see.
It seems like
I have empathy. Alertness, lore, rapport, deceit, empathy.
Use empathy. Alright. I don't think she's going to resist that.
Okay.
Thomas, you could resist that if you want.
Okay, what do I resist with?
Do you want... Well, if you resist it, that means that Cynthia won't
She's trying to kill me. This, like, I'm trying to concede.
Yeah. Like, are you
if you resisting this hurts me, not help, which is what you're doing.
Okay, no, I am not gonna resist the concession then.
Okay, so, what does she really want? Like,
I mean, like, the first thing that pops in mind is I'll leave Thomas alone.
I think, like she wants you to,
help her re-imprison?
Help Thomas become a full vampire.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm okay with that. So I'm, like, essentially backing up from her, and I'm just like, listen, I can explain why I did what I did. We can talk. I'm sorry, but if you don't mind me saying, Thomas needs me. He knows way more than he should, and more than I think you're actually able to explain.
She frowns.
He is in denial. And he knows it, somewhere in there.
She looks at Thomas, and she looks at you, and she says, you're the one who introduced him to this world.
He came to us. I didn't seek him out. I thought he already knew.
She looks at Thomas, and she says, is that true?
I just wanted a friend. I didn't know anything about the magic stuff when I came to them.
I thought he already knew. We accidentally soul gazed like we did.
Oh. She nods. That can't be explained without magic. She's like, this fight like seems to go out of her, and she's like, Very well. I will let you live today. Because Thomas needs you.
I understand.
Go ahead and take a... You still take a
Thomas is a vampire. Yeah,
so
I
take
figured.
a consequence.
Did I get rid of dreaming of the other... Did I get rid of that one?
At the end of this session.
Cool.
So take a mild consequence.
Yep.
And this one is... thinks Thomas needs to be a vampire.
Thomas's fate.
Yeah. Something like that. And a mild consequence goes away pretty fast once you have a reason to get rid of it. But
so yeah, I'm just
it only goes away after the more dangerous one goes away.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just like, fine. I understand.
All right. She's like, looks around at the church and like.
Would you like to know why I did what I did? At the very least.
She's like, yes, but I don't think we should stay here.
Oh, I forgot. I feel like this is safer for me, but...
it's like, it's like... I'll have to make it up to the church somehow. I don't want
maybe
the
talk
church...
to the steps at least.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah, let's take this outside.
Okay. That's fine.
And she's like, so she goes out. Do you go out, Thomas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Cynthia goes out. And let's go back to Axel.
Do I make it into my apartment?
Yeah, after like 15 minutes, they finish their magic and they unlock the door. And
okay, so like, what I get in, I want to do like investigate or try to do a lore check to figure out what the hell they were doing in my apartment.
Well, they've put everything back the way it was. Like, even your mess is back the way it was.
Okay.
And there's nobody there. Go ahead. You have investigation?
I do.
Go ahead and roll that.
2.
Okay.
Will like invoking an aspect or make that like will a 4 give me like drastically better results in this case?
No. Like in this case, you find out like they were using your magic circle because they can't make it. They can't have their own magic circle because they're just little fairies. So they were using your magic circle when you weren't around to make a lore check.
They were summoning pizza.
We need to work on one. We need to work on what property means.
You don't really know what they were doing with it. Like they were like doing some kind of building thing because that's what they do. But that's
okay, like I'm going to invoke one like a fate point and use an aspect. It's which one is it? It's not perfect, but it's my home, so it'll give me what, a 3?
Sure. Kind of thing I would do.
Quick question: when can you change aspects?
When you spend a minor milestone.
Oh, right. I have 2 of those. No, 5. Shit. So.
Yeah, I spent 1 last week.
I have 5 and a significant milestone.
When you use your significant one, you get a thing from a minor milestone for free.
What? Wait. A thing?
I'll explain that later.
Oh, yeah. I get you. I'm actually probably going to spend that after the session,
sure.
Actually.
We'll do that later.
Yep.
So you discover that they were making like this giant spider web in a basement for a bunch of spider fairies to move in.
But this, like the spider fairies go in the basement, not in my apartment.
No, not in your apartment. It's not even the basement of your apartment building.
Okay, then like, well, I personally don't care, but I need to find a way to make use of it. But okay, I understand. Okay, so like, good wine. We need to have a discussion about you making use of my magic circle.
All right, so she like just pops into existence in front of you, and like her arms are crossed. She said, like, it didn't cost you anything.
True, but I said you could live here, not use my things.
I put it back the way it was. What's wrong?
I would just like to have input on how you use my magic circle.
Are you going to help me?
If I agree with what you're doing, I would not mind helping you. If you will help me when I need it, when I make things with my circle.
We're not very good, but we could help. Well, what's the wrong with us using your magic circle when you're not home?
It makes me nervous when you create things I don't know what they are.
So you want
I don't have a
peace
specific
of mind.
issue with you using it. Yeah.
Peace of mind. Peace of mind. I don't know what that's worth.
A fairy that can't put a price on something. Holy shit.
Oh, it probably can. It's just got to figure out the right price tag.
Right. You want to suggest something?
So, like... I can... Like, for peace of mind. Like, yeah, okay, so, like, I can provide you with, like, a weekly order of whatever food you would like.
No, we don't need food. We got our food from fairy.
Wow, these fairies are weird. They don't like pizza.
They don't know about pizza.
Oh, shit.
So I have to introduce them to it, then I gotta get them hooked on the good stuff, and then I gotta be the drug dealer. Okay.
Like,
give it this one chance. Just like, this one's
Do
free.
you wish to move inside the house, not just
No.
within the property?
No. But your neighbor has a cat. If you killed the cat, we would feel a lot safer. Cats can see fairies.
Does it have to be? Can it be removed, not killed? Just like make it go live somewhere else.
It never came back.
If it never comes back, will that solve the problem?
They don't get another cat.
If I do kill this cat and they get another cat, you just want me to keep killing cats?
That's true. Maybe you could make it so cats don't like the house?
Like, how the hell do I do?
Ritual magic, I guess. That's something you can
use. I would, like...
Anti-cat magic should be its own section.
I will look into this, and I'll see if I can figure out how to do this. If I can, we'll make a deal.
Okay.
No deal yet.
Well,
I have to know how to do that.
No deal.
I can't promise you something I don't know how to do.
Okay.
So good.
Well, until then, now I've used up the time that you owed me, so you won't have to stay outside anymore.
Yeah, so I'm in my house.
Next time you ask the question,
I will. Okay, so
she disappears.
Thomas
don't lock me out of my house anymore.
Fucking Axel's had a long day.
Yes, he has. People are abusing my house, shooting me, releasing gods. Oh, okay. I mean, like, I'm going to sleep at this point. Like, I've been shot.
That's funny. I'm going to call you.
I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
I'm about to call you. So.
Axel tries to go to sleep,
and I get a phone call. Like,
we'll find out.
Hello.
It depends on how long this goes, whether you're already asleep or not.
I mean, like, I'm going to wake up the phone. Like, hello.
Oh, I didn't know how deep a sleeper you were. Cool.
Probably not. Like, I'm in pain. I don't have any more pain meds, so it's probably not a very deep sleep.
Okay.
Like, what are you trying to...
I'm gonna call you after I inform Susan about all of the shit that just happened.
Okay, go ahead. At this point, like,
so we're at the steps
I'm
of the
exhausted,
church.
and I just want it to be done today and, like, figure out what the hell is going on.
Axel tries to sleep.
Yep,
we're at the steps of the church, and I'm just like... You were Cassandra's gatekeeper.
Well, Susan nods.
Why would that be trusted to a white court vampire? Surely they could have had a wizard watch her.
Wizards, white court vampires can practice wizardry as well as any mortal.
But I didn't. Did I see that she was a practitioner when I soul gazed her?
I'll give you a lore check.
Okay. I mean, you can tell if someone's a practitioner when you touch them, so I guess that's what this was.
Yeah. She is not.
So yeah, the question stands.
Right.
They could have had a wizard watch her.
She has been imprisoned since before we had such a good relationship with wizards.
So, you were... I see.
I've only been her gatekeeper for the past 1,500 years. Before that, there was someone else.
I'm sorry that she was released under your watch.
It's going to be a problem.
Just put her back.
That's,
There are only 3 dragons left in the world.
I didn't know Cassandra was a dragon. But she is my patron, if you will.
You realize that means that the blood of dragons runs through you.
Say that again?
The blood of dragons runs through your veins.
Apparently.
It is not a good thing.
I have been given the sight, and it felt like this was what I was supposed to do. It still does, kind of.
And now what you see must come to pass.
Apparently.
That isn't a good thing.
Depends on how I use it, now doesn't it?
If you can control what you see.
I do believe I'll have some measure of control over it now, actually. If that is one thing Cassandra has given me now that she is free, that is that.
The idea that you would use this willingly, this power, is frightening. And it's going to be frightening to a lot of people.
Why?
No one should have the power to choose what happens.
It seems like I have much more power than most people think I should. Much more power than people are comfortable with.
She nods.
Do you remember what happened when you initially grabbed me at the cell?
Yes.
Can you explain it?
We had a soul gaze.
Afterwards. Also, I would like to know what you saw. Now that she's free, I think it might have changed. I don't know. But could you explain how I got out of your grip?
Should make a lore check, I guess.
Jesus! Your lore, girl!
Damn.
She's 1,500 years old. She said, you have the magic of time. Very rare power. I guess it makes sense that your hubris would be so great as to think you deserved it.
I don't think I deserve it. There's a difference. I think I was given it, and that I have no choice but to use it in the best way I see fit. I can do no more. You cannot ask of more.
I'm glad I'm not here for that.
You are. You are what you are.
As are you.
I am.
Everyone is born with the power and they may do with what they see fit with it. That doesn't make it right or wrong. It just means they are in control of their own power. And My power happens to be over fate, it seems, now.
Yes.
I may... Another aspect that may change. At the mercy of fate. More like at the reins of fate. But yeah, it's, I did not wish to cause any of us harm. I simply wished my patron free. The woman who was the entity that was more guardian to me than any other.
Sus.
I felt indebted to her.
Maybe that's why she passed on her gift the way she did.
Possibly. Seems I am a bit out of my league with the entities I deal with.
She just sighs, she says. The thing you should know is that the myths of Cassandra's insanity, those were true. She is mad.
Why was she driven mad? Like the visions just drove?
You sit in dark.
No, that was before that. Before that. She went crazy earlier.
Before she was imprisoned, Apollo cursed her.
Maybe that will be my fate. I do not know yet. You cannot be happy with me.
Oh, no, he's dead. Fortunately.
I smile a little bit to myself. Just something about killing gods.
But there may be another Apollo. It's possible Cassandra could seek the power of the gods to fight them.
No. May I borrow your phone briefly?
And she gives it to you. And she looks at Thomas. Like, how is Thomas taking this conversation?
Thomas is just shocked, kind of. He very clearly doesn't have much of a grip on what's going on. He's just like, dragon, god, wait, not god, dead god, one god, two god.
Bluefish, red god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and when Susan looks at her and he's just like, oh, right, phone. Here you go, Cynthia.
Well, Susan gave her phone.
I just show you the phone that Susan gave me. I will talk to you in a minute. Will you wait for me to talk? I'm gonna call Axel to see how he is.
Susan go over to Thomas and say, "Wow, Cynthia's on the phone." And say, "Are you holding up okay, Thomas?"
I guess I'm still confused. Is this so? Cassandra's a dragon, not a god.
They're kind of the same thing. Dragons are mythical beasts from the Never Never. It's like the demons inside of us. The gods are titles that can be adopted by men and fairy.
Okay.
Maybe I'll become the next Cassandra. That would be irony.
So...
It's like, I know this is complicated for you, Thomas. It wasn't time for you to learn any of it yet.
So, helping Cynthia release the god was a bad thing to do.
Yes, it was a terrible idea. Just like releasing the Black Court vampire was a terrible idea.
So, basically, I can never do anything right.
It's like, I'm sorry, Thomas. So she gives you a hug.
I'm gonna call Axel.
Okay, call Axel.
You hear, like, this string of German words, and it's like, hello?
Hello there.
What do you want? I finally made it home.
simply wish to know whether you were okay or not. I wasn't able to. I didn't see you. I didn't know what happened with you other than you left.
I made it to the exit.
Janice is worried about you.
I passed the crazy vampire lady on the way out.
She is here currently.
Hope you had fun with her.
She is
in a very sarcastic way.
That was said
with as much sarcasm as I can impart.
She doesn't respond to it at all. She's just like, everything is fine.
So what now? What are you gonna do now that you've released this dragon into the world?
Well, that's a good question, actually. I didn't know she was a dragon, just Cassandra, my patron.
Does it matter if she's a dragon or not? Like, what are you gonna do now that you've released this god into the world?
Well, it depends on what she does. I'll keep an eye on her at the very least. But until then, my visions, they are... I was given visions that no one will ever believe, that are always vague. They are clear now. I will be able to explain them. I'll be able to tell you where Cassandra will be, what she'll do, how we'll stop her if she does something. I'll be able to tell us where the Black Court vampire is if I have to. This is... And then if time comes, I will... This is a good thing for me. For once in my life, this is a blessing. I'm no longer at the mercy of fate. I am its master.
No person could be the master of fate.
Master of my own, then. Master of those...
The master of all matter.
I am... I didn't mean it necessarily literally, but...
Yeah, based on the way you've been talking all day, I'm not sure if I believe that.
I'll give Cynthia a fate point. I'm going to compel I'm not a monster. I'll give an evil laugh.
But I'm not a monster. No, totally. She does a bit of a bit of an evil sorceress laugh.
Yes. Do it. Do the laugh. Yes. Evil laughter is the best.
I can actually do like a maniacal laugh too, but that's a lot louder. That was like my evil chuckle.
It was your evil, you're inside the house laugh. I understand.
Yeah, that's my evil indoors laugh. But she's just like,
like after your laugh, like, do you need anything tonight, or can we just talk tomorrow?
I just wanted to make sure you were okay, and explain that. We have soul gazed, right?
No, I avoid eye contact.
Okay.
Unless you make a direct point of trying to soul gaze, it's going to be very hard to do it.
That's what I'm going to do. That's kind of what I want to end on, if that's okay.
Well, you're on the phone, so that's a problem.
No, that's what I'm gonna be like. I'm gonna ask if I can. I would like to show you something, not like the last time. I simply was. Do I have permission to come over? Briefly.
You can bring whatever it is here to show me if you wish.
It'll come with me. Do not worry. I wish to explain myself better.
Okay. I mean, okay. Like, after that, fine. And I hang up.
Cool. That's what I'm doing now.
Then I have a question for Goodwin after that. I have a new proposal.
Okay. So how do you get her attention?
I call out for Goodwin again. I go walk out, out to the little tiny balcony. I call for Goodwin.
Okay. She's appears, and she's upset. She said, at least put a little ceremony into it. Lazy wizard.
I have a new proposal for when you use my magical circle.
Okay.
I get to ask you one question every time you wish to use my circle.
That seems a little bit unfair.
I will not ask you for the name of anybody. Just general information about things or people.
Like, using your circle doesn't cost you anything. It costs
me the time.
Effort.
It's convenient.
Like, it takes me.
But it's something she can't make. She can't create a circle to use.
Right. It's like,
You're getting something that you can't create yourself.
Is it my circle now?
Whoa!
That's what I thought. I'll tell you what, if you agree that's my circle, then I'll answer a question every time I use it.
Oh, God. No. That's not acceptable.
Well, how much effort is it really for you to make a circle?
Like, if it's you, do I
You
get
could just
to
make
use
another
your
circle for her, like a smaller one.
Yeah, so I mean, like, can I make you your own circle?
It's fine, as long as it's... Well, we could help you
Is
make
well
a better
made
one.
is the one that's currently made?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, like, I will make her... Where would you like the magic circle to be?
Can you put it underneath the one you have right now?
Like, overlapping?
No, like underneath the floor, like on the other side of the floor.
How hard is it to pull up the floorboard and make a circle underneath the floor and, like, put it back?
Like, if you use magic, maybe.
Well, my first thought was, like, craftsmanship for half of it, so, like, pull up the floor.
Right.
I don't know what kind of, like...
If you actually pull it up the floor, it would probably not work out very well.
Okay, how hard it would be if I just used magic?
I don't know, like, you'd have to use some kind of, like, time or dimensional shifting magic to do it.
Yeah, so it sounds complicated. Like
it's easy for fairies. Okay.
Can I put one, like, beside it, like, a foot to the right? It's in the same area, it's just next to it.
Your rug is pretty small. I would like to be able to use it while you're using yours. Where else could we put it? Looks around the room.
Like, I can put it... no.
Put it on the ceiling.
Put it on the ceiling.
I was going to offer to put it under my bed, but no. Like, can I put it under the couch for you?
Hey, let's look underneath the couch. How big is your couch?
Like, Cynthia sleeps on it. Like, it's long enough for somebody to sleep.
Couch. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, we need to put some blocks underneath the legs, but yeah, that would work.
Like, yeah, okay, I can do that. Like, I like, can I ask you one question now? Then I will spend tomorrow building you a circle.
Okay.
Like, I want to know everything you know about Cassandra.
Oops, I did the wrong place.
I wish to be informed when the crazy, entitled
She does literally...
She literally knows nothing about Cassandra.
Can you find it? Can you find out for me?
It's like, that's not a question.
That's true. That's separate. Could you find out?
Yes, I could go find this out for you. Okay, you're gonna owe me. Big.
Like,
it's okay. I'm making deals with ISIS. You're making deals with fucking good wine. Okay.
I will kill the cat if you will go find out this information for me.
Deal.
Yep, done.
Okay. It's like she disappears. Okay. Let's see here. So she'll get her buddies to help. So they're fairies. There's a bunch of them. So let's see here.
Like, somebody has to know something. Somebody that I actually trust their answer, not somebody that's telling me what they want me to hear.
Wow, they rolled good.
Damn, that was good.
Wait till you see what that actually did. Okay.
Oh.
Teamwork. So, yeah, I'm gonna use the extra successes to lower the time. Like, it would take a day for them to find out about Cassandra. Like, Cassandra's probably hiding. So,
Yeah.
let's say it'll take them a month. So let me see
to get all that.
Yeah, to get all that information.
Including like where she is and shit.
Yeah. So let's see here. So you only really needed like an 8. So that's 3 extras. Let's see your time. Where's the time chart? Come on. That's not it. I love PDFs, but searching for really common words
makes it hard.
Yeah. Dealing with time. Here we go. So it would take them about a month, so that brings it down to a few days. So you can know in a couple days.
Okay, so like, tomorrow I'm gonna work on getting supplies to kill a cat and make another magic circle in my house.
Okay.
Yep. That's my agenda for tomorrow.
Well, so let's see what Thomas and Axel are doing.
You mean Cynthia?
Yeah. Cynthia and Axel.
Right, so essentially, like, I just leave Thomas, and I'm like, Thomas, we'll have to have a talk soon.
Okay.
And then I just kind of leave him.
Where's Cynthia go?
To Axel's apartment.
Okay, where's Thomas doing?
I think he's gonna try and talk with Susan.